ideal space in association with Classic Moldings, the home of creative interiors.
Hi Tim, welcome to our studio. Today we want to learn something different from what you've been learning through the weeks, and today I want to take you outside. What I want to share with you is how you can be able to do your exterior paint without pain, without struggle. It's a very easy to do material, and this is called Grainy Frex. And with Grainy Frex, what it does, the reason why we would really advocate for it to be used on the outside of the house is because it's silicone based. And being silicone based means once you put it on your exterior of your walls, it helps cover the walls that when it rains, the water doesn't get into your stone. And then apart from that, it allows also the wall to breathe. When the house is settling, especially for these new houses, the small airline cracks that you get on the walls, you can't find it with Grainy Frex, because when it is settling down, the small airline cracks that appear on the stone, it will stretch with it or on your wall. It stretches. Instead of cracking to allow you to see the crack, it stretches. These are the tools that you will need for the application of Cortina Frex, and this is just a normal steel, and you'll need a spray perforate. This will help you scoop the material from the bucket, put it in here, and doing the application. So what you do now is you scratch, just remove any impurities that on the wall, all right? And when you do this now, you're able to get anything rough, loose out of the wall. And once you've done that now, you can begin your application. So I'll get my Cortina Frex. And Cortina Frex now, when you're doing your exterior, it looks nice when you have two different colors, so that you can do one color as the main color, then the second color can be on the beams, it can be on the window surround, it can be on the door surrounds. You can do that now with the other color. So what I'm going to do now is do the main color. For example, this is my color now. I want to mask because I want us to do two colors. Yeah. So I'm going to mask up to here. So this to avoid the material from coming this other side. Just a little bit, and then I can run my soil on top of it. So Tim, we are back again. So this is drying, but not yet. You can see it's still very wet. So I want to give it some more time. So when you touch it, it's still very wet. Allow it to dry a little bit until you can touch less of it. Then you can be able to give it a texture. So even now, I give it, normally you should give it about 5 to 10 minutes before you start now giving it the texture that you want. So that's how you do Cortina Frex. Now what I'm going to show you now is, like I said, it's good to work with two different colors for Cortina Frex. So what I'm going to do on top of this now, I'm going to do a deeper color. Cortina Frex is dry, and like I said when we started, is it looks good on the exterior when you have two different colors, like you're contrasting two tones. So what I'm going to do here now is I'm going to do the second coat, whereby now this coat is the color we use on all around the house. Then on the beams, on the window sills, on the door surrounds, on the columns. Now I can put another color here that you can contrast with this on the exterior of your house. Just making sure that the edges are sharp. Perfect. So that's good. This is the other color. So this is what you want to apply now on this other side. Now Tim, we are ready with the application of Grainy Frex, and that's the contrasting color, which is just one of the many options that we can give you to contrast with. And we're going to give it 5 to 10 minutes as we did with the other one on this other side. Then we give it a texture, then we can remove the special masking tape and allow, we can be able to contrast and see how it looks. So what I'm doing now, Tim, is giving it texture like we did to this other side, and it's ready now. So I can remove my masking tape, allow it to dry, and we can compare. We can be able to compare the contrast between the two. So now what we have is the deeper color with the light color. That you've done Cortina Frex or the Grainy Frex effect for the exterior is Samia Park. It's a big area that you've done, and from here all the way you've done the Cortina Frex. It's been about 5-6 years now, and you can see it's still as good as new. Unlike the cement-based exterior paints that we have locally in Kenya, this is a silicone.
Let me have a feel.
So Tim, what happens is, because it is a rustic, it's a silicone base.
Yeah.
When the house is settling down, especially this happens with all new houses, you always get cracks on your concrete. With this kind of a paint, you can't see the airline cracks that appear when the house is settling down, because being a rustic, it's silicone, it will just stretch. So you don't get to see all those tiny cracks in the wall. This color can't fade or change tone with time.
I mean, this building has been here for what? Say, 5, 6 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can see it still looks as good as new. Nice. And these are the advantages now we're giving instead of the cement-based products for the finished texture. Alright, so this what I've done, I've applied on top of a paper so that I can be able to show the flexibility of the material.
Come and visit our showroom on Calico Plaza, Mombasa Road. Talk to us and let us teach you how to transform your space with our amazing decorative paint finishes, cornices for your interior and exterior.
The ideal space in partnership with Classic Moldings, the home of creative interiors.
In every lesson, there is a learning, and that's what I'm picking as we move along, and I hope you have, having spoken to the man behind these beautiful pieces at the Bambara Lounge. You can share with us your comments, suggestions, thoughts and ideas on our viewer address, which is on your screen. My name is Tim Njiru, winding up.